Hello YouTubers, and today I want to talk about a man who basically is a terrorist, even though news medias and other people and some ignorant bigots won't call him a terrorist. They'll call him a criminal, even though what he did is terrorism. So what did he do? Well, there's a man named Marshall Leonard, and normally I don't ever name people's names on my channel. If they're bigots or something like that, I usually don't name them. I only name them if they're human pieces of garbage, and this is what this man is. This man could have killed people's lives. He could have just taken away people's lives over his stupid beliefs. And, okay. Now, I say he could have because the bomb that he made, well, he's a terrible bomb maker, apparently, because the bomb really didn't go off into a big enough explosion to where it even harmed anyone. But this could have. Let's say if he... So people most are going to look at it that way. They're going to be like, well, I mean, it didn't kill anyone. It's like, it doesn't matter. The fact is, he tried to. Well, his intention probably wasn't to kill anybody, but to blow up a Walmart. That's terrorism. To blow up a building with people inside it, I don't give a fuck what you say, if it didn't succeed or not, that's still terrorism. His point was to blow up a Walmart, to just destroy it. That's terrorism. And he's a white male, obviously, so that's the reason why news medias and a whole bunch of other people aren't calling him a terrorist, because he's white. But God forbid, if it's anyone who has dark skin, they will put terrorist everywhere on a fucking article. So a terrorist is someone who wants to cause harm because of their beliefs. That's a terrorist. It's usually what a terrorist usually consists of. That's usually what a lot of terrorists do. They usually kill people because of their differences of beliefs. This is what this man did, all because Walmart stopped carrying Confederate flags, all because Walmart didn't want to carry Confederate flags anymore. And I know a lot of people are like, well, the Confederate flag doesn't stand for racism. It's like, you can say that, but the point of that flag was, like, the whole point of this war was for slavery. And there's a reason that, like, the flag has a terrible history of, yes, of slavery and racism. You can try to say it doesn't. At one point, it did. At one point, it did. You can try to say it didn't, but at one point, yes, it did stand for slavery, and it did stand for it for a time. You can try to go like, oh, learn your history. I do know my history, and that's why I'm saying at a time. Today, no. For people to say that it stands for racism today is the most stupidest thing ever. I'm going to say that right now. I don't believe the Confederate flag of today stands for racism, because that can be said for anything. So what about if a person who's racist, who represents the American flag, does the American flag obviously dub as being racist? That the flag promotes racism? No, of course not. But God forbid if it's a different flag that you just don't agree with. So, ignorant, stupid, bigot people, and from both sides, racist and non-racist alike. Even people who quote they're non-racist are fucking racist. And they try to quote like, oh, we're about equality and peace. And it's like, yet you're harassing and trying to destroy something because you disagree with it. That's not equality, you dumbasses. But hey, you don't like to hear the truth anyways. So, anyways, this man tried to blow up a Walmart, Marshall Leonard. He's a terrorist. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's like, no, he's a criminal. No, he's a fucking terrorist. The fact is, he tried to blow up a building full of people, alright? That's a terrorist. He didn't succeed, of course not. But not every terrorist succeeds. Now, let's say if he did fucking succeed. Would he have been quoted as a terrorist? Probably not, because the news medias aren't even calling him a terrorist. They're just calling him a man who attempted to blow up a... They're basically calling him a white male who tried to, blow up a Walmart. That's a terrorist. Why not put terrorist on there? Because they think differently. There's like, well, that's not terrorists. Terrorists are people who are brown skins. That's a terrorist. Fucking idiot. And I know you can try to go like, well, that's racist right there. Well, yeah, of course it is. That was meant to be, because that's what people think, probably. That's most likely what those people think. That this man isn't a terrorist because of the color of his skin. That's what I'm getting at. So, no, I'm sorry, Marshall Leonard, you're a fucking terrorist. I hope you get tried as a terrorist, and I hope you go... Apparently, he's from Mississippi. And the state of Mississippi, if he gets trial for for a bomb charge, he's life in prison. So, I hope you do get life in prison. I hope you get tried as a fucking terrorist like you should be. I don't give a fuck what color of your skin is. If you try to blow up a building with people in it, you're a fucking terrorist. So... there's that. Anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, this fucking dirtbag. All because, they're going against something I believe in. See, this is the shit why people are, you're also making the point proven right now to people who can argue against this flag. You fucked that up. People are trying to argue saying, no, this flag is about peace, and it's about South pride, and it's people like this like Marshall Leonard who are ruining this flag. And people are going to be able to use this against that flag because of men like that. And that's the sad part. It's a sad, hard truth. There's always one piece of shit that's got to ruin something good. There's always one bad apple in a bunch. But that's usually what happens. It's the same thing with police officers, how a lot of people think every cop is bad, even though there's a lot of good ones. Yes, there's a lot of shitty ones, but there's also a lot of good ones out there. But people seem to forget that because the news media only wants to cover the shitty ones. Anyways, that's kind of what I want to talk about, the hard truths, and about this piece of shit man, all because of his beliefs. Fuck this guy. I hope you get tried as a terrorist. I hope the worst thing happens to you. You're a person that does not deserve to breathe. I'm sorry. If you're willing to take someone else's lives all because of your different belief, your form of belief, you don't deserve to live either. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. If you're willing to take someone's life for a stupid reason, fuck you. You don't deserve to live, in my opinion. So, Marshall Leonard, I hope you get the worst possible sentence, because you're a person who doesn't deserve to live because you were willing to take away people's lives over your stupid, dumb beliefs. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about today.